Hi there. Well, I finally did what I've been threatening to do for quite a while. For anybody that's followed along, my dream was to get up to Royal Basin and Upper Basin again. I've been up here many times now, and the end of April, and see the snow melt off the lake. But circumstances have changed, so it's mid-July, and I take most of July off, and so it's my time to get out and do. So I finally made it to Upper Basin, in which I wanted to ultimately spend the night up here and catch the sunrise in the morning and the sunset when the color gets better. There's not a whole lot of time because of these peaks here that the ultraviolet is really intense, so I'm just waiting for it to subside. And I wanted to be up here. I've shot the lake, Royal Lake, and Arrowhead Meadow. This again is in the Olympic National Park, and it's Royal Lake and Royal Basin. And I'm in the Upper Basin here at the base of Mount Deception, and of course Imperial Tarn right here. So I've set up camp here. I really wanted to spend the night up here and shoot and gather imagery when the lighting was just right. The last time I did overnighters has been a long time ago. It's been many years here with a buddy of mine. So I left the trailhead at 6 this morning, the Upper Dungeness Trail. And usually I do a scramble up here. I call it Royal Express, and I've just got a light backpack with my camera gear, jam up here and spend the day. It's 8 miles in, and so it's quite a hike with 40 to 45 pounds in my pack, which I'm carrying. So it took me longest I've done this hike today. So anyway, got all settled, picked my spot here, and overlooking the Tarn, and again Mount Deception here. So filtered some water, got things squared away, set up camp, had something to eat, filtered some water, and good to go. So mosquitoes are intense, but that's typical this time of year up here. So hence the jacket and bug spray. So that's the deal. I'm gonna do today, rest of the day, tonight, and then get up at 4 in the morning and try to catch sunrise. I'd really like to catch some alpine glow on these peaks here. And these are the Needles, Mount Deception, and so that's the goal. The weather seems just great. There's some high clouds. It's quite warm down below, but there's a nice gentle breeze here. So had a bite to eat, and now I'm gonna take off and just roam around with my Canon and look for some really nice composition. Everything is ideal and spectacular up here. So stick around, and I'll catch up with you later. I didn't mention that on the way up, there's all of this water dumps down. Of course, all of this glacial and the snow melt creates the Tarn, of course, but then there's countless streams that come off of Royal Basin. And on the way up, I came and put Deception in the background and focus stacked this stream and a little set of falls down there. I thought it was quite nice. So just as I got to the basin, I got into it, which was kind of nice. Really trying to look for real special composition, because I've shot this countless times before. So right now the flowers are in bloom, and I saw this little cluster of white ones on a rock, so I did focus stack the couple boulders here, the white flowers, with this mountain and the snow in the background, and I'll give you a look at that. All of this plus the falls creates Royal Creek, and you skirt that quite a ways up the trail, and then Royal Creek dumps into the Dungeness River. So these are the headwaters of Royal Creek up here, and we'll go down and look at the Tarn at some point. So I'll let you look at this little composition that I thought was quite nice. came away around the tarn. The entrance to the upper basin is just on the other side of Imperial Tarn there. As you can see, a little bit of snow. But I did some focus stacking here, F11 and 1/45, and I wanted to get these little trees here in the foreground. I thought they were quite nice. And then there's offshoots of Imperial Tarn that work their way this way, and then the drainage is off that way. So again, it's quite bright right now. It's only just about 6. Sunset's not till 9 or so. But I liked the ice in the back of the tarn. You can't see a whole lot of Imperial Tarn with the image I shot, but I like the big boulder there in the water, and of course the background there. I should mention that in previous visits here, the wildflower, there's a huge ledge there, and it's green, obviously I'll show you, but I like to get up there and look for the wildflowers, of course, and then shoot back this way. And light's slowly getting better and better. That tarn is phenomenally blue if you look from the other side, and I'll show you later. It's just pretty impressive. So sun is now going down behind the peaks, and I could name them all, but I'm not going to, but in short, these are the needles here, and Walkinshaw and Deception, and the list goes on. So I'll let you look at this ledge, and I'm going to skirt this cliff here and on up there. When I came in, I heard voices in the distance, and I couldn't figure out what in the world, because I've got the place to myself except for another couple over there on the other side of the tarn. But apparently there's some climbers up there trying to summit, and what a place to rock climb. Back in 2010, I mentioned in an earlier vlog, a friend of mine who took me up here for 5 days and nights tried to summit one of these peaks, and so we did end up clear up there, but not for me. I thought this was a nice scene. This flower is still fresh, a lupine, I believe, and a set of alpine firs right here with these boulders in this very rugged landscape, and of course Deception's in the back, so I did some focus stacking here. I think wide open with my 24 Sigma to 105, and again 1/45 at f8 this time, and I did take a series of 3 exposures with Deception in the back, but I think I'll prefer the narrower, closer focus with just this grouping right in here. I thought that was kind of nice. I can hear boulders avalanching down behind me, and that's just an ongoing phenomenon up here. I decided not to get up to the Green Ridge. I've shot the tarn from that angle quite a bit in the past, but never from this. And what I liked is the reflection of the snow and the trees. I just noticed actually the trees. and of course the background. I took a few exposures, f11 at 1/145th, and with the mountain in the background, and then brought it in a bit, a little tighter, just to get the tarn with that reflection from this angle. And that was f11 again at 1/20th. So it is about 20 to 7, and I think I'll head back to camp and wait for the light to change a bit more and get a little something more to eat and carry on. Take a look at a couple smaller tarns, and then you can see from Imperial Tarn it runs off and flows down off the cliff down into the valley there. There's views here no matter where you look, obviously, hence Royal Basin. That's the ledge I'm talking about. I've been up there before and the thing was just loaded with wildflowers, but where I was is just above those trees, lower on the ridge line there, and then shooting back this way. I've been through one peanut butter sandwich on the way up at Arrowhead Meadow, and what's left, I'm working on another peanut butter and jelly sandwich now, and dried mangoes, nuts, more nuts, almonds. What else? Oh, fresh out of a garden. Munched on those down at the meadow as well. And let's see, organic figs, Trader Joe's, and they come in packets, 5 packs per pack. Sunny fruit. Oh, non-GMO, verified. What else? Oh, yeah. Trader Joe's again. Dried fruit, more mangoes. And coup de grace. I'll work on these tomorrow, of course, and the other peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Trader Joe's soft, juicy mandarins, dried fruit. So that's gonna have to do me this evening, then tomorrow, and then out of here. And of course, bear cam. After a bite to eat, and went down and washed up a little bit. Came back and I wanted to shoot the tarn with some reflection of the snow. And I like this big boulder here. This is an awesome boulder I'm standing on. I'll show you in a minute, and just gave me a great view of the tarn here. So I did focus stack it. I actually took 4 exposures, and at 1/20th, I believe, yeah, at f11, and I like this big boulder here in the foreground, and of course the reflection of the snow and the mountains in the back. Then all I did was spin around and cut. I like this grass, this little meadow here with some flowers there that are bloomed, some pink, and then another patch in the distance with the bluer tarn in the background. And of course the sky is still pretty white, but there's some white here. I can tone that down a bit when I edit these. So pretty cool platform here. I'll show you. It cooled off real quick. The temperature dropped just like that, which is good. It puts those mosquitoes away. They're quite bad. I wouldn't want to be down at the lake doing this, so I think I've got the perfect spot right up there. I think I've got the perfect spot right where I'm at. Well, I don't know if you can see me. I'm all tucked in. Sure enough, it's dark. It's about 9 o'clock, and I'm looking over at the other campers over there, and Mr. Goat shows up. So reports coming in said no goats were seen up here at all. So it seems every time I come through here, I run into one. So I was thinking about setting up and doing some long exposures into the sky tonight. I assume the stars are going to be pretty visible, but I'm pretty wiped now, and I've got my alarm set for 4 a.m. Get up, get ready, get things squared away, and wait for sunrise and hopefully catch some sunlight coming off these peaks. So I use the Osmo Plus, and it doesn't do very good with low light. So I've got my little flashlight here on my face, and that might not be a good thing. So see you in the morning.